I'm Annette, and I like things, except for when I don't. And today, we're going to France in Eternal Darkness, not in real life. Sad. Check out. And this is completely unrelated to anything going on in the real world or the fact that we're going to the level of France. But check out my cool guillotine earrings. Yeah. Has nothing to do with anything, but I thought they were cool. I'm a big horror girly, and we're playing a horror game nice and early into spoopy season. And CGB chat, hello there. He says they look super cool. And oh, I want to show you guys one more thing. Guess what? I literally just yesterday, like less than 24 hours ago, got an impulsive purchase. It's a tattoo. A real tattoo. In front of a group of strangers. I'm going to show it to you guys. Right there. It's a little severed leg with a little bone. And it's got fishnets and a little black high heel. Because I am a burlesque dancer and also I am horror. I am dead. Are we ready to get into the dead horror gameplay of France? All of that to say welcome to Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem Part 2. I don't speak any French except for oui and bonjour. We can see everything. And we... Okay, good. It's nice and loud. Welcome back, everybody. It's nice and loud all up in my ear holes. CGB Chat says it's very nice. Thank you. Hey, Alexandra Roivas. So last time we played as Elia, a dancer, and Mantarok, the corpse god, turned her into a cookie jar. And so now we have to go to France.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors of mankind are mere puppetry at the hands of the ancients. Whenever a king vows reform, the ancients move quickly to stifle it. Under the auspices of Emperor Charlemagne the Frank, the new Holy Roman Empire was at the height of its power.
Amiens in France. 814 AD.
Hanc mit ad dominum et imperatorum nostrum.
This is about
magnum francum.
Deliver this to our Lord and Emperor Charlemagne.
5 years before the Black Plague and before the Dark Ages. This is our next character. His name is Anthony. He gets the shortest shit stick in everybody.
What sorcery is this? A spell? I am bewitched. If this was meant for Charlemagne, then what will become of him? I have to warn him of this treachery.
Do-do, 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 do-do. You'll be surprised you're doing the French mistake. Voila! Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Open the scroll. Get hit by a spell. You'll be mistake. Anthony's the French mistake. Voila! So, this is a French chapel with... Bonjour, monsieur. Anthony's presence is questioned by the monks, feeling that he has trespassed upon sacred ground. It's not so sacred, as we'll find out later. The monk seems rather subdued, perhaps out of respect, or perhaps out of fear. It's the secret third option. He's possessed but we won't find that out till later. After Anthony briefly describes his mission to find Charlemagne, the monk informs him that Charlemagne was last seen in the audience with the bishop in the visiting chamber, which is this door right here. You can hear the voices of the bishop and the... no, not the bishop. The bishop's quarters, Charlemagne and the other people. Visibly disturbed with grief and despair, the monk sobs pitifully. He recounts that this is not the only death to have occurred. Hiccup. And wonders if perhaps the order is being punished for wavering in faith. You've wavered in faith, didn't you, sir? We're not going to mess with this until a little bit later. The monk cordially greets Anthony. However, he brings grave news of the loss of one of his order, who fell from the tower to his death. His tone is guarded, leaving Anthony wondering if indeed this is the truth. We never do see the tower in this level. The tower is in later levels. And it's unclear if that's even the same tower. Hey. Can we chat? No? You have nothing to say to me? Everybody else had something to say to me, not you, though? Okay. The monk informs Anthony that the order is awaiting the arrival of the bishop, so the funeral rites may begin. There's much grieving to do, since this is not the only recent death among the order. So we all have to wail in despair over Frank, who fell out of the window and died. But we can't wail in despair yet until the bishop gets here. And he's taking his sweet-ass time because he's down in the basement worshiping the devil. I'm not even kidding. It sounds dramatic, but he seriously is down in the basement worshiping the devil. So what is this? This hall is so tall. I do know what this is. This is Anthony the Explorer asking, what is this? What is it? What is this? What is it? What is this? Alright, so what is this? It's Pius Augustus. And do you remember how we fucking dismembered that statue as Pius? Well, it's like that forever. And then this is Elia. Remember her? And she got Medusa. The transducer will seduce ya, Medusa. Cradled in what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious book. It is bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. People scream and die just to be around it. No one can stand it. The floor is screaming at me. Take it, it says. Bad trip, man. Bad trip. Alright, so... Oh, this must be the tower they were talking about. So he probably, like, jumped out this window right here. Oh, no, the stained glass is still there. Faint warm sunlight filters into the room through these windows. Tiny dust motes drift caught in the rays of the dying sun, fighting the growing shadow. Bars. Blue urn. I believe it is empty. Let's look at it. Hers glazed with rich cobalt blue shellac, instilling it with an otherworldly spectral character. It has a strange sigil of Ulioth on the side. Cool. There's nothing I can do here until these guys leave. Somewhat addled by Anthony's distraction, the monk says, "Go on, get! Leave me alone, bitch!" This monk is hard at work and also does not wish to be disturbed. It's like, the fuck you doing up here? Go on, get out of here. Staff only. Alright, Anthony, it's time to proceed. Now, something you should know is look at Anthony right now. Look at him closely. He's just a normal dude. His face is pretty much unremarkable, we'll put it. This is not a diss on him, but rather he's just a normal guy. For now. TorChiPlays chat says, lol. A funeral casket made from unfinished wood. It's not properly sealed and could be opened. They're like, this is like the third guy this week. We can't even make him fast enough, man. Open it. Pop goes the cadaver.
This is devil's work. We should get out of here.
You have proven what
It's a chest
fears the
burster
most.
of sorts.
This poor man has been the victim of great evil. Look how his body has been defiled, as if something has burst out from inside him. Here, take this for your protection.
Oh, yeah. We'll get
And
a...
find the bishop. He must be informed of this horrible discovery.
Alright, yeah, where is the bishop? We haven't seen him in a while. At all, actually. These guys haven't seen him in a while, and the bishop and I have never met. Let's look at the body. Wow. This is the first... This is the reason that this game is rated M, for blood and guts and torture and gore. Peering inside the casket, Anthony sees the body of a monk. His raiment is that of his order, stained with blood that is seeped from many grievous wounds. It is truly a disturbing sight. F in the chats for this guy we never met. Now, fun fact about Anthony. The spell in the beginning, remember he got shot in the face with a spell? Well, this is good news for us, but it's bad news for us because it's bad news for him. Now his face is starting to change. He just aged 10 years. This happened to me over COVID. Sorry. The circle of power describes the amount of power the spell will have. The more points within the circle, the stronger the spell will be. Right now, we just got a 3-point. Spells are magical incantations that enhance a character's natural abilities. Spell list. This is the list of spells. New spells, we can fiddle with that if we want. Runes, we have to cut them out of people's bodies. Quick spell is like if I don't feel like going all the way to the spell list and clicking this. Quick spell is just I want one button and a spell is cast. We'll find out more about that later, though. Let's equip the sword. Let's look at this evil scroll. Message scrolls like this were often used to transfer messages securely. This one has a strange diagram consisting of a pentagonal 5-point spell with strange letters in each corner. When Anthony opened the scroll, something strange happened. That something had been intended for the Emperor Charlemagne. Suspecting a plot against the Emperor, Anthony pledged that he would warn Charlemagne at all costs. Oh, and look, I can turn it around. Wow, the future is now. I know. It's not that impressive to some people, but to me, it's kind of cool. Okay. Oh, we should probably save. I gotta save manually. It's not like new games that auto-save. Oh, look. Okay. What the hell? Anyway. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to proceed. Poor Anthony is already, his breathing's already a little bit more labored. Amongst the tomes and manuscripts, a book A book brings attention to itself, oddly pristine on the dusty shelf. It doesn't quite belong. Move the book. I like to move it, move it. I like to move the book. Classic. Although I guess back in the day this was how it was supposed to be. Alright, I am armed with mighty sword. Ah! Our first rune inside a mummy. Listen, Mr. Arnold Vosloo. You can't suck me off. I've already been sucked. This is a mummy joke from 1999. You younger kids probably wouldn't get it. I got the rune. I cut it out of the guy. Runes are the key element in creating spells. You have to collect and combine runes to make spells. We'll figure that out later. Yeah. Now, that's the finishing move. Anthony's pretty beastly. However, I'm gonna let him go nuts because we want to see some of the sanity effects, right? Oh god. Corpses. I can't believe it. But the dry corpses are susceptible to fire. Just like when you're alive, if you set them on fire, they'll get hurt and die. Just that. Same. Okay, mix. So if I'm just picking up a bunch of loose pieces, I can mix them together to a 3D fucked up puzzle and make myself a new urn. Grateful for his life, the monk tells Anthony what happened. He was carrying a sacred urn from the baptismal font when he was confronted by the bishop, who was brandishing a large blade, and his eyes burned with an evil fire. Frightened, the monk dropped the urn out of shock and ran. Returning to retrieve the urn, he found only the sword. With thanks, he gives the sword to Anthony. But actually, I'm gonna take the. I rather like having the fire because it helps show us the transition of Anthony. So right now, look at Anthony's face. It's a little more wrinkled. He's lost some color in his skin. His hair is fine right now still, but later we'll see something else. And the other detail is that Anthony is fine with the light right now. He's technically still alive, but it'll take one or two more transitions. The monk ambles around nervously, as if half expecting the demonic monk to bishop to return at any moment. Anyway, it'll take a couple more transitions, but Anthony is going to die, but not really though. Oh, this is the codex for Magramore. So the thing about the runes is that once you cut them out of a creature, you don't know what the fuck you're looking at until you get this magical codex. And also you can pick up a codex and be like, oh, this is a picture of a rune, but you can't actually use it until you get the rune. So that's just what happened. We got a picture of a rune without the rune itself. But the rune itself is right here. It's fine. And when I say picture, I mean like, you know, real old-fashioned picture. The carving it on slate with a hammer and chisel kind of a picture. You know, real old-fashioned Flintstone style. Another transition. So now he can't handle the light. His hair's starting to fall out. Ah! I've forgotten how to fight. I'm sorry. That was a user error. I failed you, Anthony. That was so my bad. It's because I forgot how... I forgot to aim first, and so... A red urn. That's the Chaturga urn. That's the Uliath Codex. So we have all the pieces now for a puzzle. Probably the first it's the first puzzle, but it's still only one step above playing with blocks. So what the fuck is this? A disturbing rendition of a monstrous skull. It is contorted into what appears to be a fountain. What sickly liquid is draining into this pool? It's trickling from a scum-encrusted spout. Gross. So apparently this is like just loose pus. Alright, let's mix the urn with another piece. And then let's mix the third piece. Okay, so you know how Anthony is like shielding himself from the light? That's actually me in real life. I've been called out and made fun of it for it and everything. I'm very much a real... I've been accused of being a vampire and I won't deny it. Let's put it that way. Check. Right. Let's use it. Let's use the blue one because... Oh no! While fumbling around, the urn slips from Anthony's stiff fingers, dashing itself into fragments as it hits the floor. But there was a rune hidden inside, so now we can create our very first spell. So we have two broken urns, a broken green and a broken blue. Now this one's filled. Let's check that out. This urn is glazed with deep red, Chaturga, giving it the sheen of a bloody heart recently torn from its host body. Delicious. It's a strange sigil on the side, and it's filled with a foul-smelling fluid. So we don't know what it is. We never find out. I presume it's corpse water. Eau de corpse for men. Shh. Alright, let's make a new spell. New spell. 3-point power. Uleoth. Question mark. And Magamore. We need the scroll to identify spell 1. But I already know what spell 1 does, and we don't need the scroll to cast spell 1. We just need the scroll to identify it. So we can cast it right here, right now, as spell 1, not knowing what it does. And we're gonna do that. We're just gonna... Let's see what this does. No, wait. Hold up. Spell list. Spell 1. Cast. It... So that is the spell. If you recall... Oh, this is my magic meter. It regenerates when I'm walking around or running. Anyway, so do you remember in Elia's level when she broke her short sword and she took her sword to go get repaired and he just did some crazy magical bullshit on my sword? That was the spell he cast. Was this spell 1. Let's do it again. Spell 1 on this broken green urn. Alright, also to note that Anthony is kind of limping. He's slouched more and he's limping because of that spell. Monster! This is a tall boy. Look at him. Sucks to be on fire, don't it? Oh, there's the bishop. He's also limping. Actually, if you look closely, that's the zombie animation. The zombie walk animation. Because he's not actually alive. An iron plate in the floor is carved with 3 curious circles. What are they curious about? Dried splashes have marred its pockmarked and worn surface. So... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. I done goofa-dotted. You see, these urns are meant to fill this disgusting corpse water. Dunking the urn into the foul-smelling fountain, it becomes filled to the brim with rank fluid. It is a lot heavier now and rife with fetor. I believe fetor means rot. So yeah, this is just like stagnant pond bog water that people have been dumping dead bodies into for the last 50 years. It's the Elisa Lam water. Apologies to her and her family. Although the urn appears to sit correctly in place on the pressure plate, it does not appear to be heavy enough to depress it. Just listen and pay attention to the woes of the world, and that will be heavy enough to depress anybody. Is it heavy enough to depress you? Yeah. Wallow in misery, bitch. It's heavy enough to depress you. Ha ha ha. Pick that up. It's the magical codex for Enterbach. Okay, so now I have the scroll for enchant item, and so now I know how to do it. Okay, the torn scroll, illustrated by a geometric symbol. It's by a small note. The note reads, "That which is broken shall be fixed. That which is dull will be sharpened. Thus is the nature of enchant item. It requires Anterbach and Magramore." It's making me do a quick spell. I have no choice. Alright. Covered with arcane artifacts and texts, this table reflects the unholy presence within the church. A seething pit of iniquity and evil, a seething pit of iniquity and evil, such as the fucking situation going on in. I wanted to stay out of real life lately. He says lols. The cheaper chat. There's something eerie about these walls, aren't there? Are we ready to meet the bishop? Hang on, let's save. Whoop. Save. Hey. Alright.
So, you have come to return my book. Very well then. For your efforts, I promise a quick and merciful death.
Thank you, my lord. Oh, I need my sword for this. Actually, the short sword is better. Because, let's do the two-edged sword. So he's gonna constantly drain my sanity. Ow. Ow, hang on. Gotta move. I chopped off his arm, and he's still coming after me. All the more proof that he's not even alive. Oh my god, guys. Get off my dick. Hold up. Get off. Alright, I got the bishop's key. Finish him! Finish him! Alright, I got a tiny bit of sanity back, but it is still enough that I might start hallucinating. Now what? A shrine to a god that bespeaks of an ancient evil that graced the earth before mankind walks its valleys. So this demon has been around for longer than we have as a species. And yet somehow Anthony thinks that he's gonna be able to take this thing on. Oh, another transition. His hair's falling out, so he's got bald spots now. He can't handle the light. His face, look at his poor face. He's getting scary looking because he's rotting from the inside out. I think he's dead. I think he died in the last one. Now he's like still rotting, but he's still alive. And he can't handle the light. I relate to that more than I'd like to admit. Alright, we got this, Anthony. I love that walking back, you're forced to look at his face and the details. And how much he's like, I can't stand the fucking light! Okay. This little tripod scorpion is called a trapper. There's also a bug on the screen. Don't be alarmed. I don't have bugs in my home. It's not on my screen. It is in fact an effect, a sanity effect. Oh, more bugs. Look at that thing, the trapper, I mean. Cool design. This one's a Zelatoth trapper, you can tell because it's green. It's kind of an enemy. But if you know how to use them, they can actually be very helpful. What the hell just happened? The trapper dimension sprawls in every direction. Whilst in this place, magic cannot be cast, and humans are subjected to odd phenomena. The portals cycle from color to color as time progresses, and only the quick will escape. Actually, you can be slow and still escape. I'm going to this one, so this is how you use it. You stand on here, and it'll refill whichever bar you pick. All the way to the top for as long as you stand in that thing. Then you go to the purple, and that's how you get out. And that's what happens if you hit a trapper. If you're low on health, go ahead and seek out a trapper and go fill up your health. They have no eyes but can sense sound very well. If Anthony sneaks past them, they won't be trouble. If you have a gun, that will also take care of a trapper. Ah! Oh, I stepped on its foot. Oh, okay. He's starting to hallucinate. I cannot jump into the abyss, by the way. It won't let me. Try as I might. It's worth noting that this abyss space place is... Anthony. Oh, he's scared. Poor guy. It's okay, buddy. It's really not okay. Your torment is not gonna end in a normal human life cycle, unfortunately. Because unfortunately, he's already dead. But he's not. Oh, this is a hallucination. The music for Eternal Darkness, when you go insane, I use it for atmosphere because it's extremely effective. So like when we set up our house for Halloween for trick-or-treaters, we don't do it every year, but we use this soundtrack, and without the sound effects of the game, just the soundtrack by itself and like the good perfect lighting and everything, it's effective. It's scary. And hardly anybody's nerdy enough to even recognize it. We got some new chatters, we'll call them. New folks in the chat. Hi, folks. The demonic bishop is not coming back. I took care of him. You don't need to worry. Look how scary he is. Another transition. Even more of his hair is falling out. His fucking skin is falling off. He's limping like a zombie. He cannot handle the light. Even harder. Alright, guys. Listen, I'm gonna save right now because technically there's no darkness. It's just only in my head. I'm the darkness. Okay. Are we ready to meet a new enemy? You know what? Let's get a sword. That thing's got teeth on its eyeballs. And it's shooting electricity lightning at me. Just like anybody, though, if you chop out its eyes and stab it in the face, it'll die. Haha! Now stab it in the butt. We call that the double tap. Look at the little baby! It's a teeny tiny little baby zombie! Oh, I stepped on it! Oh, I stepped on another one! They're little baby zombies. That was a sanity effect, but that was a good one. I hadn't actually seen that one before. That's cute. I love it when they throw some miniatures at me. So, oh, that's a big boy. Look at him. He's tall. Anthony cannot leave yet. Charlemagne must be warned of the conspiracy against him. Listen, Charlemagne, do not look at the scroll. It sucks shit. Look at my face. Do not touch this thing. They're after you, Charlemagne. Charlemagne! Wait. The key. Charlemagne!
No! Charlemagne! I have failed you.
Anthony!
You are a fool for trying to save him, Anthony.
His fate
No,
was
he's a
decided
hero
many
because he
centuries
tried.
ago, as is the fate of this world. Despite
Sanity.
your faith, there is little to save you from the power of Sanity.
I almost wish somehow y'all could have seen my face the first time I saw that thing. I don't know. I was in high school. 15, 16 years ago, something like that. And it was a long time ago, but I was definitely like, what the hell is that thing? It's called a bone thief. It thieves your bones. Okay. So what did we learn in Anthony's level? Other than some fates are worse than death. You know, in real life that definitely would make me shit my pants. And also I startle very easily, so that definitely gets me when I'm not expecting it. Except I expected it that time. So it only got me a little. CT chest is pretty crazy. Right. I know where we're going. We're going upstairs. Do you remember how I broke the key? It's broken! Well, you remember? We learned a little something. You know what that means? We can go upstairs now and see what all the hubbub is about. Oh, that's not the door. Let's go upstairs. There's Who is it? Who is it? They're not saying anything. And then I open the door and it's I was gonna quote Weirdo. So we've got a jade horse and this portrait. A serene painting of a luscious mountain valley, delicately rendered in oils. Time has taken its toll on the surface, which is soiled in dirt and scratches. And even though we're extremely wealthy as a family, we can't be bothered to pay a professional restorer to come into the place and do something about it. Edward was also shit at maintaining the art. He did not care for the arts, as is evidenced by the disused piano and the dirty paintings. He only cared for his studies. Typical nerd. That's the founding father of the Rivas family. His name is Maximilian. We don't know what that is. It's just a painting. Enjoy it. This is probably Rhode Island. It's probably Alan Wake. The wallpaper is just haphazardly thrown over a super obvious door. Somehow they didn't think that I would see it. This is a compliment on the headphones, but that was literally right up in my ear, just going. And I was like, good job, guys. It's good. There's nothing I can do about this right now. The stained glass depicts a glowing medieval maiden, luminous even in the faint light of the setting sun. The maiden clasps a piece of parchment in her hands. The window gives Alex a strange feeling, almost as if it's magical and not really there. A glowing field of energy protects the window. Yes, it is the damage field spell. We need Nethlek and Redgermore to take that thing down. It's too dark! This is the room we want to go in, so we're gonna skip it. We're gonna go on this side of the mansion. That's a creepy grandpa painting. Don't worry about that painting. This thing is straight out of the Haunted Mansion. You remember the busts that look at you in the Haunted Mansion? So we kind of played the Haunted Mansion a little bit. This place is definitely haunted. I mean, Maximilian is obviously haunting around. He's floating around, and I believe Edward is floating around too. So there's ghosts, but there's also demons, and so we must put a black. We need the cut a stout blackthorn to banish ghosts and goblins, because this place is haunted. We're about to encounter one of the most infamous moments of the game. A game that this part made me scream. Alex questions the presence of a lush landscape amidst these other morbid pieces. Could it be a single ray of hope encircled by the encroaching darkness? That's how I feel about that guy in New York right now running this, that scavenger hunt. That's a current event thing. 10 years down the line, that won't matter. Or maybe it will. Maybe it'll be a piece of history that we're kind of witnessing in real time. Hard to say. One of the drawers in the dresser has no keyhole. Which is sad, because I have a dresser key. This key for the dresser. And here's the dresser. It's locked, but there's no keyhole. And I can't just jam it in there. Well, Alex won't anyway. I would. I'm a monster, though. She's a lady, though. She would never do that. A page from Maximilian Roivas. So this is the founding father ancestor guy that we just saw go into that door. Everything that brightened my life now engulfed me in darkness. I fed on the light of truth, yet starved on the shadows of lies. I have learned through my lifetime, but I know less than a newborn baby. He sounds stressed out. Did it get you? It's fine, everybody. I'm fine. She didn't get me. Oh my god. So yeah, this is why the game is considered very scary, especially for the time. You have to understand that the GameCube, this was the first M-rated game on the GameCube, which basically means that everybody thought all the GameCube was Mario and Kirby and Super Monkey Ball. And so this game was like, no. Adults can touch the GameCube and have a good time, I swear. A musty aroma hangs in the air, and a layer of fine dust lies on all the surface of the room. It seems as if no one has been in here for a long time. It's almost like a museum, except not really, because people go through museums all the time. That's Napoleon Donatello. Is that the same cathedral? Or is that our mansion? Hard to say. Alright, so this is like the guest bedroom / office. This is a bathroom, by the way. Like this bathroom. It's too dark. It's just a bathroom. The TV chat says ghosts. Alright, are we ready to title The Gift for Forever? Actually, let's save. Now, something you should know about this next level is that this next level, to me, is the hardest level. Even though it's not technically... Oh, welcome. Welcome, guys. We're playing Eternal Darkness. Agio Necro says, yo, how's it going? Welcome, guys. We're going all right. We're hanging in there. We just got done with Anthony in Eternal Darkness, and we're about to meet Karim. Let's go.
Dreams. Modern psychology offers only unproven theories.
We don't understand
Some see
it.
them as the meaningless tossing and turning of a brain settling into a restful sleep. Others see them as laden with symbols of our unconscious desires.
Why can't it be
To
both?
still others, dreams represent the upwelling of the archetypes, normally hidden deep within the recesses of the human collective unconscious. Of one thing I am certain. After a brush with the ancients, our dreams metamorphosize into nightmares.
This chapter has nothing to do with sleep or dreams or anything like that, by the way. This has to do with Karim and a long-lost love.
I have implored you for years.
Oh no.
Yet you ignore all my advances. You dominate my dreams.
The disc just did a little
I can
skip.
think of nothing else. I fear I desire you many 100 times more than you love me.
My life has become a waking dream, Karim. For weeks, I have dreamed of an ancient treasure.
She didn't hear a word
so
he
precious
said.
that it changes all life around it. It must be mine, Karim. If you truly desire me, as you say, then you will find this for me. Bring this treasure to me, and I will be yours. Both of our dreams will come true.
I need nothing more than you. You have enthralled me to the point where I can think of nothing else. Promise, if I leave, you will not forget about me.
You need not worry. I desire nothing more than the treasure that you seek. Leave now,
She's no good.
and I shall await you.
She ain't. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're not like ogling me as hard as Karim is, I don't fucking want it. I'm not here for nonchalant bullshit. That being said, maybe you can do better, Karim, because she doesn't appreciate that. Gotta be a two-way street. So you just got transported into a mysterious room with corpses, but it's well designed and there's fire, so... Oh, look! A hammer. I can't pick it up though, so... But that's a worker's hammer, implying that this is still under construction, is really the implication here. But there's corpses here, so the workers... Oh! This guy just died, so like this is like a month dead, and then this guy's freshly dead. Corpse. Wounds. Bad armor. Oh, we're getting the book nice and early. All right. So remember, this is Pius, Elia. We just finished as Anthony. Ugh, the shortest shit stick. And unfortunately, his story's not even over yet. Like, his misery's not even done. This is my spot. Spoiler. It's the book! Grab it! No harm like I came from reading the book. So that's the last time on Eternal Darkness. Death, death, devil, 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 evil, 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 evil songs. Ah! Wait! Hold up! Ah! This is kind of like the Remick meme, but not really. Ah! I have to watch myself. Karim isn't cursed like Anthony. If I get hurt, I get hurt. Anthony, like, he couldn't die because it would just activate the spell again. Karim, though, he can totally die, and we need to preserve his we need to preserve his young, spry, but not really that young, because he looks like he's probably in his 30s body. Monster! Zombies. Gimme. A statuette vaguely resembling a man. It kind of looks like a chess pawn piece. I know we kind of want to, like, keep the sanity low for hallucination's sake, but for Karim is both mortal, like, things started getting real in Anthony's level and that was nuts, but Anthony could take it because he's been cursed, so he can't die no matter how hurt he gets. But Karim doesn't have this curse, nor does he have all the protections later down the road. So, like, as we start unlocking runes, we'll have more protections. We'll have shield spells and damage field and all sorts of stuff. But Karim doesn't have that yet. So we have to be careful. Therefore, this is the hardest level. Because Karim doesn't have what he needs. Nor does he have the curse to keep him permanently alive. Alright, we're gonna put the white pawn thing here. White pawn thing is another term for politician. Alright. That's a force field that unlocks when you acquire certain runes, after you cut it out of certain enemies. And we had just got that rune, so... That's the Zelatath Codex and the black chess pawn guy. And we're just gonna leave. We don't really have to actually defeat those guys. Alright, that's wait, and then this, I'm the last one. I'm the brown pawn. This is the level to use the trappers if you need them. Because check this out, look. We have this talisman, right? It's only, you see in the corner, it's only got 5 uses. This is a 3-point heal spell. We only get 5. An ancient talisman that has been in Karim's family for many generations. It is said to bestow long life on those who have kept it. This item can be used to restore health, but we only get 5. So rather than use that, I've already used up like a part of my health bar. I'm gonna actually use up this trapper intentionally to go to that realm. Oh shit, there's a Chaturga horror on the one I want to go to anyway. Also, if there's a horror on one of the things, it seems counterproductive and scary, but go to the one that the horror is on. Ah! Oh god, the horror's gonna kill me from far away. I want to go on the red one. Fuck. He's making it nice and difficult for me. Fuck. Damn it. I want the red one. Ah! Son of a bitch. I'm gonna die here. I just saved though. Oh, yeah. There we go. And that's why you want to go to the one that it's actually on, because then it just explodes. Oh no! Alright, now come at me, bitch. Oh, I got you. I'll fight you. Now I'm not afraid. Even if you hurt me, I can just hop right back on that thing and I'll be fine. Boom! Cursed credit card. Alright, back on the thing. Alright, I'm good now. I'm good. Just run, just run. These are the Turga zombies. They're strong, boys. They're stronger than you. Be aware of that. Let's just sneak on down. Now that my health is restored, I can go. This is an ancient elevator. Okay, I'm gonna save, because we got past that part. Good job, Karim. This is 565 AD. 565, the year of our Lord. Anthony is 814, so Karim is about 250 years before Anthony. This is not necessarily in order of when it happened. It's not in chronological order. It's just in order that Alex finds it. Makes sense? In fact, only Pius will be in BC times. Everyone else is in AD. Another dead body. Now here's the thing about dead bodies is, you know those fungus things that can inhabit dead bodies and bring them back to life? Well, this isn't that. But you know what it is? Remember that bone thief thing? I bring that up because lying in a pool of cold blood is a dead soldier. He's the victim of an unseen battle. Perhaps this man died from the claws of monsters at this place? It's difficult to tell. Cold blood, meaning he's been here for a while and nobody's bothered to come take care of it. A man lies dead, anointed in blood from the ravages of a toll war sword. The wounds, deep and numerous, seep fresh blood, precise yet powerful, the result of man's actions, not a monster's. This means that this guy was murdered by a man. And he's about to be murdered by a man again! Get murdered by me, a man, bitch! I got... Oh my god. Guys, it fucking got me! I was like, oh no, technical problems! We've been struggling with technical problems for like... Oh, this is a Chaturga bone thief. It literally got me. We've been having technical problems anyway, guys. So I literally thought, oh no, this monitor we bought, it got me, you guys. It got me. Yay! Also, this track specifically is the one we'll use for our Halloween setup. Without the video game sound effects, it's intensely creepy and very effective for a good atmosphere. Oh god! Another bone thief! These are my bones! Bone thief, no thieving! Bone thief, no thieving! Bone thief, no thieving! Another dead man! Who were these guys? Unwary soldiers who stumbled inside. Grave robbers. This guy had a spell. Fuck, my sanity. Okay, well, at least I stopped the screaming. Oh, yeah. Okay, at least the screaming finally stopped. CTV just says, oh my god. Ah! Monster! Oh god! Monster! Ah! Get off me! I gotta definitely do the, Gotta do this. I gotta do this. Okay, listen. This is gonna be crazy, alright? I'm gonna go way back up and use another trapper, okay? To save my 5. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing as last time. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Perfect. Way less cumbersome than last time. Alright, bitch. Let's go. Your big, strong muscles are no match compared to my blades. You brought muscles to a blade fight. And guess what? Underneath these robes, I've also got muscles. Bam! Good stab. Muscles. Muscles! I weight train because I like to dance and I like to get complicated with it and do tricks. So weight training helps. I feel a little bit more equipped to go fight this thing, but maybe I should refill my I'm gonna refill my sanity meter. Don't worry, it'll drop real fast. That's kind of why I want to refill it. Because if it drops too low, it starts taking from your health meter. Like if your sanity drops to 0, then it'll still keep dropping. It'll just drop your health. This is true in real life. If your mental health gets too shitty, your body will start to suffer the consequences of the stress. You will get ill. It checks out. Alright, let's go. I am completely cured of all my ailments. I took Dr. Lucky's healing tonic, and now I can fly. Let's save, because this particular enemy, even though we've encountered one before and it's not even a boss, gives me the most trouble. This gives me the most trouble because I don't have any cool weapon yet. I don't have any cool weapon yet. I don't have any cool spells yet. And Karim is mortal. I'm not cursed with immortality like Anthony was. I don't have shield spell. All I've got is a couple of swords and some psychotic persistence. We killed it. Kill it harder. It's barely there. It's not really there because it's an Ulyaoth horror. So it's kind of shifting in and out of reality. Energetic Music Letter says, hi! Hello. Welcome. We're just chewing bubblegum and kicking ass. And I ran out of bubblegum. Oh! Yeah, I'll take it. Heal up my body. Ah, well, I still want the red one. Ah! Usually I want to go towards the one that has the thing, but I want the red. I want the red. I want the red. These are the Ulyaoth zombies. Something to note about the Ulyaoth zombies is that I cannot set them on fire because they're drowning victims. They're wet and soggy. Damn, that poor dead boy endured enough, and yet you said not good enough. The dead body. That poor dead body endured enough, and yet you said not good enough. Had to kill him harder. Gotta finish him or else he'll come back and eat my sanity. Ooh, cutscene.
My dear Alex, I will always be at your side. There are times when insanity takes hold.
Yes, he says because you've stabbed him more.
I will help you. Fear not.
Yeah, that's the finishing move. It restores your sanity. When you encounter enemies, they eat away at your sanity meter. And the only way to restore it, other than the recover spell, is to go to the trapper dimension or to perform the finishing move. And Karim here needs all the sanity he can get because he doesn't really handle the situation he's in very well. Tucked into a niche within the wall, a stone tablet is found. It's Narrowcath. Alright, we can do the recover spell. This particular spell, the Ulyaoth recover spell, is the most useless spell in the game because the Ulyaoth recover recovers magic, but it costs magic to recover magic and is like a net neutral waste of time, basically. Recover on every other not ailment, alignment. Recover Shaturga, recover Zelatoth, and recover Mantarok. Excellent. Recover Ulyaoth. Useless. So this spell we got just now. Use. Oh, I'm going to save. Save before the darkness. You have to manually save because this is classic GameCube, so I gotta manually save it when it's not dangerous. Okay. That's bigger sword. It's a beast. Ramdao broadsword protrudes from solid pedestal made of stone. It awaits its next owner. By Merlin's beard, we've done it! Oh. Man, he said something interesting in the chat. I'll read it out in a second. But right now I'm getting attacked by walking, rambling corpses. I gotta set them on fire or else I'll die. Alright, so now I'm gonna go around with the big sword and do the finishing move. The extra stabby stab. Because you see that green meter? That's my sanity meter. When they appear and look at me, I go nuts. And the only way that I can save my brain is by killing them harder than they've already died. Let's try this again. He says it's funny that I see this game now because yesterday I saw on social media a woman buying it on GameCube, buying a GameCube literally only for this game, and I have no idea what about it. It's a valid reason to buy a GameCube. This game is amazing. Underrated. Like, nobody knows about it, but the people who do know about it fucking love it. Except for a select few who just can't get past the bad the controls are a little wonky, and some people can't get past that. It's not really about the controls, it's about the story. It's about the sanity effects. It's about setting corpses on fire. Ah! Alright, gotta stab him. The voices told me to stab them so that I won't go crazy. And now I'm not crazy because I stabbed them. I do have the rest of this game, the introduction and the first part of this up, both on Twitch and YouTube. So if you wanted to check out the rest of what's going on in this game, because this is I mean, we're not in the middle, this is kind of just getting started a little bit. We're starting to get the ball rolling, but we've already kind of, the introduction is done. Alright. Wait for the last wave of mummies. Thank you. Sorry, I'm insane. Oh shit, bone thieves! Oh fuck, 2 bone thief! Hold up, gotta get the sword. They're not fire. I can't set the bone thieves on fire because they're not dry, brittle boys. They're. Ah! It's on my face! Get off me! Help! Ah! Get off me! These things are a one-hit kill if they get on you. I mean, like, if they stab you, then obviously they hurt. Oh! Sorry, I didn't mean to scream. Sorry, my neighbors. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scream that loud. Good morning, my neighbors. Oh, God. Oh. My talisman comes to save me. He says everyone's a little insane in a way. Not me. You're all crazy. I'm not crazy. Okay. We're safe. We made it. We did it. Jeez. My health is wrecked. Riggedy, riggedy wrecked. But he made it. Ooh, listen to this one. This is a good one. It's a hallucination. That sounds like it should be an Outlast. The game Outlast, I mean, at Mount Massive Asylum. Alright. Oh, my head! Hey, pick up!
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is noble in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. die.
To sleep.
To sleep.
No more. And by a
To sleep.
to
Say
it.
10 points if you can name exactly what piece of literature that's from.
This isn't really happening.
I'll give you a hint. It's The Lion King. Alright, your guessing time's over. It was Hamlet. Alright. I'm gonna go find me that last trapper because I got my ass handed to me by a bunch of mummies. And I am no Brendan Fraser and I am no Magi, so I need help. Because they're probably filming a movie. Be fun to be my neighbor. Whoop. Alright. I gotta go refill my health. Oh! That thing is gonna kill me before I even get to. God, I hope I saved. I don't remember. Oh, no, it's fine. It is. Hamlet is indeed from Shakespeare. It is Hamlet himself delivering a soliloquy about his friend Yorick. No. He's holding a skull, I believe, but he's contemplating suicide in that particular situation. I know some literature. I'm no professor. He says, take that, experts. I know my stuff. Yeah, it is in fact Shakespeare. This game is very heavy into... this game is for the literature nerds that got beat up in school for being literature nerds. Alright. Am I better? A little? Did I not stand on it all the way? Fuck it, whatever. We just have a little bit more to go here, but I don't... This is a level that if you fuck up hard enough, it can fuck up your whole run to the point where you have to start over, all the way over. This game is very unforgiving, and it will not hold your hand. It would much rather rip your hand right off. Oh, you know what? Actually, this is where we're going, right here. This, right here.
Deep into that darkness.
That's the reset screen. That's a quote from Edgar Allan Poe. That's from The Raven. We need to enchant this sword with the power of insanity.
Enter Admiral Celadon.
Okay, item is now enchanted. Use it, just... Oh, fuck. My sanity. Oh! Run away, run away, run away! Run away. So yeah, the drowning victims, they have the buildup of decomposition gas up in their bellies that causes them to explode. A very real phenomena that happens, but like only coroner nerds would know that. Like, that's not really common knowledge. It's just a useless piece of trivia that I know, but like, I don't know why they expected everybody to know that. They're like, oh, duh, that's what's happening. That's why they explode. I mean, they explain it. Ah! in a piece of thing that you can find and read. Honestly, I need to work on my sanity because my sanity will eat into my health if I'm not careful. It's gonna take away from the hallucinations for a little while, but you know what? I have a big fight coming up and I need my wits about me. Don't you worry though. We'll get plenty more later down the road. Haha! I'm sane now. I took my medicine. Alright, so I need to pick this thing up. If I fail to pick this thing up, if I forget it, which it'll totally let me go on without getting it, but if I forget it, my entire run is fucked. I cannot complete the game without picking that thing up. And it's pretty easy to kind of gloss past. I mean, don't get me wrong, they have like the light about on the ladder. They don't want you to leave it behind. It's kind of hard to miss, but it's also easily missable. Alright. Now that I have my enchanted sword, fights from here on out are gonna be a little bit easier. Alright. Let's go, bitch. I'm not afraid anymore. You hear that? I'm not afraid anymore. Do you hear me? I'm not afraid anymore. Ah! Alright. I gotta stab him. Not dead enough. Let's go. Let's go down. The way forward is blocked by a wrought iron portcullis. There appears to be no visible lock, but there has to be a way of opening it. Let me in! Okay. A blasphemous sculpture made from human skin and bone. A trestle of bones is cradled within a shrine-like nightmarish bookstand, beckoning to be used. Ha 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 ha. Use it. It worked! Okay, pick the tome back up, and now it's here. We're gonna save. Cause shit's about to get crazy. He says I have to leave. Come back for longer when you have more time. Please do. I stream Thursdays and Sundays. In the evening, usually. Evening, Arizona time. So please do. Have a good night. I'm going to continue on for a little while longer, but I also have to call it a night pretty soon because it's almost 10. But we're going to keep going for this. Save and continue. We got some ass to kick. Double save. Just really want to be sure. Alright, now let's cast a spell on the ram dow.
Enter by Celadon.
Let's get ready to fight some bitches. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just light these bitches up. Light them up, light them up, light them up, corpses fire! Light them up, light them up, light them up, corpses on fire! I said fire! I said corpses on thank you! Now stab these bitches. Oh, step away, step away. Yeah, I don't want to get too close to that thing. Oh, I forgot how to be. I've forgotten how to. It's fine. I'm still used to some other games that I've been playing. I'm used to R being shoot because I did just recently come off of Super Mario Sunshine. And so R was sufficient up until very recently. Ah! Don't lose your head about it. Oh wait, I got whacked by something. I got whacked. Gotta stab him harder. Gotta stab him harder. Off with your head. Oh shit. Oh, we're in the final stretch. Because ow. Because ow. Oh, good go. Ah! Just in time. So the thing about the spells is that you have to be completely still when they... You have to be completely still to cast them, or else it'll use up your magic and just fucking cancel it out. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Like right now we're in danger. Oof! That only helped a tiny bit. What a fucking waste. So this is why we want to save that talisman for this fight. Because, like, if you've already used up your talisman by now, you'd be fucked. So that's why we use the trappers. Oh, fuck. Come on, man. Oh, fuck. This fucking... Ah! Oh, wow. Okay, so the thing about the Zelatoth horror, you know that little shock attack thing that it sends out? Well, when you've been afflicted by that shock attack, your controls switch reverse, kind of like a plane. And so when you're pushing forward, your character will go back. For about 5 seconds, your controls will be reversed. So whatever direction you think you're going, your character will go in the opposite direction. Just enough, long enough to where when you go to flee, your character will turn and walk right into him. It's brilliant and diabolical and horrible. And makes... between the Chaturga horror and the Zelatoth horror, those are the two hardest ones. Oh wow, I am fucking wrecked. Let's use a little bit of the talisman. The fight is over. I've won. I can finish off the talisman. Good job, Karim. This is the artifact that woman was talking about. But this is also the same artifact. You remember when Pius came and saw the circle of artifacts and we chose the green one? This was that blue one in the center. Same one.
Things change, my dear Karim. But even though my body is ravaged, I await you.
Who did this to you?
You were gone so long. I gave myself to a nobleman with a jealous mistress.
I got myself a sugar daddy, but his wife was jelly.
And in
Did you chances? Great job.
Cleansed with knives.
She got murdered in her sleep.
Were drawn across my body, and my blood cooled upon the floor. She cursed that I would only be with another in death.
So much.
So you view me as a curse?
I should never have left.
I have seen my folly, and have already paid dearly. I see so much more now. In death.
Yeah, but you see me as a curse.
The value of the artifact which I asked you to find. And it is not for us to possess. If we are to be together again, you must make a sacrifice.
Fuck off.
Only when that is complete.
You have no idea what I've been through.
Sacrifice?
I got zapped.
Why should I do anything for you? You You lied to me. Betrayed me.
I had to set people on fire.
You don't look so good anymore.
You must forget the past. Despite who you are now, you will also become something more, just as I have. But the sacrifice must be made. We must remain here and guard the artifact. Dark things will come to claim it, and you must be strong to keep it from them. Without your sacrifice, the world will fall into eternal darkness.
The things I do for love.
Oh, he just goes with it. And he's gonna too. He's gonna die here in the temple. So now the temple's super haunted, but if you go near that artifact and Karim doesn't like you, he'll kill you dead. Because he's a tough cookie because of all he's went through.
The planets. They are aligning.
To be continued? Ah, I should have gotten the second disc. Just kidding. It was a sanity effect. Don't worry, everybody. Right, so what did we learn? I know exactly what we learned. We unlocked the Zelatath room. Do you remember a door? Whoop. Controls. A door with a curious blade slot in it. Courage the Cowardly Dog and Karim holding hands. The things I do for love. This is a joke CGB chat just made in the joke in the chat. I forgot about that. A telephone?
Hello?
Remember me, Alex?
That's a hint that we're getting warmer. Do you remember that? That thing right there? This curious door with a blade. And the thing that Karim did, he also got his blade really like mega magicked up and just gently just into the door. Ever so gently.
Enter by Zelda.
Okay. Wooden plaque is fastened to the door. Let's... The magical lock is unlocked. A rat! Kill it! Among the pantry contents is a spice jar with a scrap of paper. So it's just like pasta, cereal, shit like that. Kitchen is as empty as the library is full, a reflection of her grandfather's attitude, always learning, reading, studying, rather than eating. Bookworm can relate. Alright. Well, that is the next chapter. Check. Firmly sealed glass spice jar. The faint aroma of Arabian spices is tantalizingly emanating from it. There is a piece of paper inside it. Shall we open the jar?
My liege.
Not sponsored, but it should be.
The light in the age of darkness has been extinguished. The pillar of flesh has been constructed.
The master of chaos, the keeper of the ancients, is long dead. The planets will be in alignment soon. All is prepared for your arrival. I will begin the final incantation that will bring you into our world within days. The next millennium will truly usher in a new age.
When he says within days, he means like
prepare the gate.
millions of days, because we still have like several hundred years to go. And then Alex just chucked the spice jar over her shoulder, made a big old mess on the floor. Ah, rat! Look, it's right there. It's on my feet. It touched my shoe. So this is the next chapter. We have a couple of spells. We're starting to unlock things, but we've really just begun. We still have a lot to do. So these are the two other save files that we started. Dr. Maximilian Roivas, we actually saw him earlier. He was the ghost that went through the door. We've also heard him scream before. He goes, "May the rats eat your eyes!" This is this character. He's insane, and in a good way. But I think we're gonna probably come back to him next time because it's about 10 p.m. So I think we're gonna call it a night. This up. I think we're gonna call it a night. I'm gonna double save. We've seen all of the cutscenes. So Anthony got cursed to smithereens essentially, and then Karim. We're gonna see him again as well, but he's not a shambling corpse, he's just a ghost. So, spoilers, I wouldn't recommend me being unless you watch all the way from the beginning and like are okay with everything being spoiled. This shouldn't necessarily be your introduction to this game. Because I'll spoil fucking everything for you and you'll never be able to play it organically. But if that doesn't matter to you, then please enjoy the ride. It's gonna be a long one. Happy spooky season, everybody. Good night.